Welcome back. With us right now is our friend Stuart Spencer of Advanced Ear Care. It's always good to have Stuart here. Welcome. Happy holidays, sir. Always good to have you.
Good morning. Yeah, thank you.
And we're going to get into talking about the mission trip you folks do with the Starkey Hearing Foundation in just a moment. Got a lot of photos to show you. Yeah. But first, let's get a recap of Advanced Ear Care. I know you had a great year, right?
Oh, man, we've had a fantastic year. Actually, we have a special Christmas and Hanukkah, celebration going on right now, where people can come in. We have a special gentleman there that's out of town. He's just kind of a specialist that's, really evaluated a lot of difficult hearing losses and applied different technologies to them to really have some great successful results. So, we're doing that today through Thursday. So throw that invitation out there to all the listeners. And if they want to stop by, we're happy to see them and check their hearing. And, there's no cost for that. So they can kind of see where they're at or get a baseline to find out where they're at in the future compared to today. So all
that
that's
would be
on the table today.
Maybe that's something I should do.
Yeah, there you go.
I think I still hear pretty well, although my wife might not say that.
That's what everybody says.
But no, I think that would be kind of neat to do.
Yeah, I'd love to have you.
Yeah, and all the different things that you folks do there. You have your newsletter, and people can sign up for that, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
absolutely. The newsletters, we've done it for 9 years, Ken, and it's been a great vehicle for us. When people come into the office, we don't necessarily have time to go over everything we do. Yeah. We're focused on them and taking care of their hearing loss and their ears and their hearing aids and, reprogramming them so they have the best performance that they possibly they can have. And so, we don't get to tell them about it, assistive listening devices or loops or, different things like that or new technologies that are coming out. And the newsletter really provides us a good avenue to do that. And so it's just kind of a continual thing. It's also a lot of fun. We have people come in and say, well, I thought they said this, but they really said that, so we put those kind of comments in the newsletter. And, there's just puzzles and fun information and a lot of good valuable things for them to move forward to and just learn about, how to handle their hearing aids and their hearing loss.
Now, can folks get this online or email?
They can go to our website, and it's on our website, or, they can just let us know and we'll mail them one. Okay. Everybody kind of likes a hard copy of a newsletter, so they kind of browse through it whenever they want to. And, we found it to be really, really popular and a real effective means to stay in touch with, all of our customers.
Yeah, I think it's a great way to do that. And especially you put in the new technology updates and that it changes, I don't need to tell you, every few months it seems,
It's been amazing, Technology is just unbelievable today. We have a new product called an A4 IQ. I fit a few of them, and, last week I had 2 people that just started crying.
Wow.
They could hear so differently. And these are people that have worn good hearing aids for a long time.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is really something special.
That's amazing.
So, it's nice when we kind of make those breakthroughs and see those kind of substantial results in people that, like I said, are, have pretty substantial hearing losses and have worn good hearing aids a long time, and now they're hearing a lot better. Yeah. So that makes it a lot of fun.
That is great. Now, let's jump ahead before we get to the Starkey, your trip to the Philippines. Let's talk about the Willow Tree Center. As we know, Aldi opened, Dollar Tree. Is that
so? Aldi opened, last week. Gosh, we had a line from their office all the way back past our office. Getting in, it was a lot of fun to see some activity in the center again and get some life kind of breathe back in there. So Aldi's open; they're up and running. It was kind of funny. Friday they had a power outage, in our host center. So there was about 1 million Aldi employees running around trying to find some power. But all those bugs kind of happen in a new opening type of thing. But they're opened up. Dollar Tree will open up in January. And, then they'll continue the remodel of the rest of the center. Okay. Starting in January again, they're kind of giving a break for the holidays. And
but they are going to do that. They aren't forgetting about you folks.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. They're going to come right through and do the whole thing. And between where we're at and the Dollar Tree, they're going to kind of make that a little food court. Right
that'll
in there.
Be nice.
So that will be nice. So they've got some ideas for that, and so there's going to be some changes there that are real positive, and we like what we're seeing. So it's nice to be part of that.
That's good to hear. Now let's get to the trip to the Philippines.
Yeah, you bet.
First, tell us. I know you've done this in the past, but tell us about the Starkey Hearing Foundation.
So an amazing foundation, funded by all private money. They are constantly going around the world. The old model used to be, we'd kind of fly in, fit the hearing aids, and leave, kind of cross our fingers and hope everything would hold on. Now it's so different, Tanny Austin has really pioneered a whole 4-step program that's much more sustainable healthcare for everywhere we go. So we'll go in on a stage 1 kind of mission where, you know, we have doctors, you know, a whole team of audiologists, hearing aid people, and at that point we train about 30 people that are there that are going to stay there.
People who live in those areas?
That's right.
Okay.
You know, just on hearing aids in the ear and just basics about how to take care of a hearing aid, or you know, how to help other people with their hearing aids, you know, how to turn them up, change a battery, those fundamental kind of things, how to put them on. And then, you know, we test their hearing, then we shoot the ear impressions. We bring all that back. 6 months later, we go back in and we do the fun part, you know, which is fitting them with the hearing aids. And you'll see some of those pictures here in a few minutes. Well, you're seeing them now.
Yeah.
So we fit the kids and the older people as well with hearing aids. And it's just an amazing event. I mean, it really is. It's just almost a spiritual thing all day long, every day. They're so grateful and they're so happy. And, you know, some of them, it's the first time they've heard in their life for the younger kids, and sometimes 15, 20 years for the older people.
Wow.
So, you know, it's just as exciting for every age that we fit. So that's a stage 2. And then a stage 3, about 6 to 8 months later, a team goes back in and verifies all those fittings, make sure they're not too loud or too soft, that they fit right, that they know how to use them.
Yeah.
And that's really a huge thing. And of course, that whole time people are on the ground helping them. And then stage 4, they go back and help them with speech therapy.
Okay.
Isn't that wild?
Wow.
I mean, so now we have, at any given time, there's over 52 locations in the world, and this number is growing daily, of substantial Starkey Hearing Foundation centers around the world where people can go. And so now it's just kind of self-perpetuating. Then we can send hearing aids there. Those people on the ground can do the testing and the fitting. They even have a Starkey University in Kenya where they're training people for Africa to go out.
So this is something that was started by one guy, am I right, who started Starkey?
That's right. It's Bill and Tanny Austin.
Okay.
Are the two who started it.
Okay.
You know, so and it's grown from just helping a few people with hearing aids to being a real network of hearing aid providers across the world. And you know, they run, you know, 24/7, 365 days a year.
Wow.
Right now they're in Zambia on a mission. They just came out of Mexico, and they were in Jamaica before that. So I mean, they run, you know, all the time. It's just an amazing, amazing event. I wish I had the total numbers that they fit this year, but you know, it's well up and over 10, 12,000 people, and it's really changing their lives. So
yeah, I can imagine
that. It's an exciting thing to be a part of. The Philippines was a blast.
A big group here.
Yeah, so you know, all these young people are so fun. You know, this is like the crew that stays there. They're from Malaysia, Vietnam, South Korea, Australia, all over that Asia Pacific area. Wonderful people, inspired. They're so excited to be a part of the Starkey Foundation. Bill Austin there that started it is in the back with the white hair.
Yeah.
And then Tanny is there in the middle. That's them giving me an award for being there. That was a dress-up night, dress up as your country. Bill won as George Washington and Tanny was Miss USA. And so it was just a fun evening to accumulate the event. There's the whole picture of the whole crew there. That was, to top it off, I thought the Statue of Liberty was just iconic.
Yeah.
Liz just being great. Owen heads up their international division. He's over there on the their left. So it's just been, that's a great team. That was just part of the team that was there. But all people that are just amazing and committed and really doing good work, you know.
So Starkey is a brand of hearing aids, am I right?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. And the foundation's separate from that.
Okay.
You know, they have that whole business side of things. They manufacture, you know, the best hearing aids in the world. And they have that whole thing going. They sponsor a lot of audiologists and training and with scholarships to forward that. They do a lot of very creative research and innovation. That's the business side of things.
Yeah.
You know, this is a separate side of things that's, you know, the foundation. And like I said, in July, you know, I think I was in, we talked about, you know, that's their fundraiser. They raise the money to support the foundation. So they keep them separate, but, you know, they kind of have a synergy together.
Yeah, and as far as the training that they do, you've talked about, you know, the scholarships and things like that. So for folks who want to get into this business and may not be able to take the right courses or have the funds to do that, they can help out.
Yeah, they could call them and find out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They have a lot going on in that place. That's for,
Where are they
it's really
located?
exciting. Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
Okay.
one of the last hearing aid manufacturers in the world. So
wow.
Yeah.
There's not many?
No, there's not many at all. They're mostly come out of Europe, Denmark, Sweden, that type of thing.
Interesting.
So yeah, they've really held their own, and they're an amazing company. Fun to be a part of.
Well, that is great that they do that. I know you've been a part of them for a long time.
Long time. Yeah, gosh, over 30 years, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how many trips do you just go a year?
You know, this year we did Matamoros. Brandon. Went to Armenia. For their phase 1, and then went back for their phase 2 mission here just in October. So I went to Matamoros, Mexico, and then this Philippines trip. So I try to get a couple in a year.
Yeah.
We're incredibly busy at the office, so that much time is a little bit of a commitment, but it's always so rewarding. It's fun to get away and do it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, I know you've had a great year, and you'll probably have another great one. And again, if folks, you want to get that first consultation about where you stand with your hearing, give Stuart and his folks a call over there, and they can help you out because, as you said over and over again, a lot of times people don't even realize it, and it's a natural progression type of thing, right? Absolutely.
I just can't tell you how many times just every week. Somebody comes and says, "Oh, I think I hear fine," and the wife's like rolling her eyes, and we test them. They've lost half their hearing, and they don't even realize it. And we fit them, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe what I was missing." You know? And they're always so surprised at that because they think what the hearing they have is normal. And guess what? It is normal to them. But they don't want to be normal. They want to be better than where they're at or how they're capable of hearing. So it's a great experience.
I think it'd be worse if the husband and wife were in there and the wife says, "No, he can't hear me," or anything, and then you check him out and go, "No, his hearing is pretty good."
That's happened occasionally.
That would be even worse.
Then the guy's really on the line. That's right.
Hey, good to see you.
Oh, always
Take
a pleasure.
care.
Yeah.
Have a great
Happy
Christmas.
Hanukkah, Merry Christmas. Yeah.
And we'll see you back here soon.
Sounds great, Ken.
All right.
Thank you.
We always appreciate you sending these photos.
Oh, always a lot of fun to share them.
All right. You take care, and we'll be back.